So I'm here with Annemarie from Viper Soup Complex. I have to say, that was fantastic.
Thank you so much.
And the guys here are telling me it was toned down.
Yes.
Yeah, what was it normally like?
Well, usually we use a little bit more like fake blood most of the time.
Right.
It's a little bit more messy. It's a little bit, sometimes we use feathers as well and or confetti. So it's not always the same. But of course we respect the fact that, for example, here there was a limit and changeover times.
Yeah.
And we don't want, I mean, we're very grateful for the organizers for having us. So we want to make their lives easy because they made ours absolutely, like
Fantastic.
very comfortable. So it's a bit of a give and take.
Lovely. I have to ask you, where do all the ideas come from? Because you're definitely a storyteller.
Yeah.
Where does it all come from?
So usually the music, and when the guys come up with a melody, they give me a feel or they give me a mood, and then out of that a picture is painted in my head and the story is created. But most of the time, the pictures that are created in my head are coming from the films that I watch, from my own line of work. I'm a psychotherapist by profession. Yeah.
Wow.
So from dreams, from, for example, stories of other people. So sometimes from paintings. So it's not always the same. But I'm always inspired or triggered by the mood of a song.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have to ask you about where you come from.
So I'm from Malta.
And what's the prog scene like in Malta?
So it's not, in Malta, the prog is very limited to a very few number of people, in the sense that you can count them on your fingers.
Right.
There are people who are actually in the scene to support bands like us to go abroad.
Right.
So there's a lot of support in that sense. But when it comes to audiences, our audiences I think are more into thrash, for example, into death metal. So those are very strong scenes. And then because the government funds other more popular genre, sort of like we are a little bit more, we're seeing ourselves always going abroad and always like looking for opportunities abroad. So the scene is limited. There are always those 10 people who follow us wherever we go, and we're very grateful for them. They're a bit like family now.
Excellent.
But you, as a band, you always want new people, you always want new exposures, you always want others to get to know about you more than anything.
If there was one piece of your music you'd want us to recommend to people, if they've watched the set, they're going to watch the whole set.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But what piece of music do you think really represents you? What's your favourite song that gives everyone a flavour for what your band's on about?
I think it's Taxidermy Hotel, which is the last song that we've made. It was the first one that we have ever written, actually.
Right.
But to an extent, I think it really shows how we go from one thing to another. It shows our variety. It shows our flexibility and adaptability. So I would say Taxidermy Hotel would be one.
It's been an absolute pleasure racing it, and I have to say, I thought you knocked it out.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It was really nice talking to you.